Hey guys, Jesse here in my shaved head, and today I'm going to be looking at some Gundam news today. A lot of this news is pretty old at this point, like a week or two old, but now that it's all kind of out, we're past Anime Expo and all that stuff. I'd like to at least give my thoughts on like all the things that are important to me, at least. So I'm not going to go over every single little thing because there was quite a lot of things that have come out from Bandai and Anime Expo and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to take a look at the things that piqued my interest, which were several things, and sort of give my thoughts on them. So you guys seem to have enjoyed the first time I did this when the F91 2.0 was coming out. So yeah, I thought I'd do it again and maybe make this a regular thing. So anyways, let's get started. Here at GundamKitsCollection.com, which is a pretty reliable source for Gundam news. It just sort of shows and reports what's coming out. There's no sort of speculation or anything. So it's pretty cut and dry. Just look at the first page here. I just wanted to note a few things. There's going to be a clear color version apparently of the MG Alex 2.0, which is pretty cool. And I think it was the third page here. There's a lot of SD Sengoku stuff coming out. It's the second page. I think this was all announced at Anime Expo. I could be wrong, but if you're an SD fan, which I know there are those that exist, and you like this sort of Sengoku style stuff, some of these kits do look pretty dang cool, like this one here and this one in particular as well. So I might actually pick up one or two of these because I do like how they look, and I know they're relatively cheap. So, but we're not interested in SD on this channel. We're interested in big stuff, and there was a lot of big stuff announced at Anime Expo and before. So I just want to start off by taking a look at the RE100 Zaku 2 Kai, which just got some new images. It's not out yet, but a pretty cool kit. I don't think I'm going to be picking one up just because I don't like the proportions on this kit, really. It's a little too anime accurate, which is what they did with the Alex 2.0. I just watched Zaku Aurelius's review of the 2.0, and I'm not saying that like his word is law or anything like that, but he and I tend to have the same sort of taste, and his thoughts on the kit in terms of its proportions and looks are kind of similar to mine, in the fact that I don't like this very anime accurate look. I like anime accurate colors and representation, but not like one-to-one where it's all kind of bubbly and incredibly lacking in detail. I mean, the part separation here is absolutely fantastic, but there are no panel lines. This kit's like pretty much devoid of panel lines, almost just a few ticks here and there. I do think less is more, but overall, I mean, here's kind of a weird sort of example here. You've got the right one, which is anime accurate too, worn in the pocket, very simple, very flat, very unexciting Zaku head. Then you've got the commander type version or the soldier type. I'm actually not sure what version this is, but look how detailed that is. That looks very, very nice, and that didn't show up in the anime very much. So just sort of thoughts there. It's not too appealing to me. I think my main problem with it is it seems a little like squished. I mean, to make the obvious hamburger joke, it looks like a hamburger. Like it's sort of like layered very thinly almost. It just seems kind of weird. But that's just my thoughts. Otherwise, it looks like a really nice kit for what it is, for sure. The part separation looks fantastic. I can only assume that Heat Hawk is one or two pieces and that's painted or something. But it looks like all these red thrusters will actually be red pieces, so that'll be really nice. So there you go. There's the Zaku 2 Kai coming out, I believe, this month. So yeah, I'm not going to be picking one up. Maybe later in the future, but not right now. Next up is a master grade 1-to-100 Unicorn Gundam Perfectability. That name is so stupid. Perfectability. Yeah, that okay. Anyways, this is for the Gundam base. So we can't get it here in the States, but if you go over to Tokyo, make your pilgrimage there, you can pick one of these up. Cool box art. I like the fact that it's vertical, or sorry, horizontal and not vertical. Just something to know. And I really, really wish I could get this kit in the States because I love this color scheme of white and blue and this darker navy blue. I think it looks really cool. Of course, you could get a regular Master Grade Banshee and Unicorn and kit bash them to make this, as well as somehow get the large shield. I can't remember which kit. There's so many Unicorn kits. I can't remember which kits come with um, these large shields. I forgot what they're called, and just paint it all white. But the blue, that clear blue, is going to be exclusive to this kit, as far as I know. Maybe you could get the MG Phoenix and steal the Psycho frame off of that, but that's a lot of money to spend just to make this kit. So, and I believe the exclusive parts of this kit will be those funky looking tails, which I don't think look that great. I would probably just omit those, but yeah, I really wish we could get this in the States because it is a very cool color scheme and sort of kit bash of all three Unicorn Gundams. Maybe that's why it's called the perfect ability. It's so stupid. Alright, moving on. So we got a P Bandai Master Grade F91 2.0 Harrison Madden Do It For John Madden version. I mean, it's cool. It doesn't bother me that this is a P. I kind of saw this coming, or I think everyone saw this coming, that this was going to be a P Bandai. Of course, all this yellow and even the little white parts there, you could imagine are going to be stickers. There maybe water slides if you're lucky. I think it would just be easier just to get an MG regular 2.0 F91 release and just paint it in this color scheme. It's white, so painting it dark blue would be very easy, and painting the yellow on white would also be incredibly easy. So, but for those who don't paint, this exists. I don't know, it's a thing, and it looks fine. As far as I can tell, I don't think you're getting any new pieces. This is just a pure color swap. I believe the Harrison Ford version, whatever, doesn't come with any new accessories or anything like that. The only thing I can see that would be a problem is the F91 is actually white on this version and not red. So you would have to maybe stencil that on if you plan to paint your regular F91. But that's a thing that exists. Here's a really big announcement for many people, including myself, kind of. But I was hoping for a 2.0 of this kit myself, but we got a high-res model of the 1/100 God Gundam, or for me, it will always be called the Burning Gundam here in the States. And this is sort of the Gundam franchise I grew up with mostly, and what got me into Gundam, and especially this particular Gundam is, man, it's hard to say if it's my favorite or not. I always switch off between favorite mobile suits, as you guys know, but this is definitely up there. In any case, it looks good for high res. I mean, that looks great. I love that. You know, I'm kind of sold immediately on that, and that I would go, oh yeah, give me that. Oh yeah, look at them accessories. Those beam sabers look great and cool, nice inner frame, good articulation. Yes, more. And then I get to here, and I'm just like, what the? Why is he so thick? His thighs and legs are just huge. I really don't, and his arms too. I really don't like this look for the high-res models. It really just looks like, there's this meme going around where it's like Street Fighter 2 Ryu versus Street Fighter 4 Ryu, and Street Fighter 4 Ryu is all buffed up like this, and they're comparing this to like the Master Grade. And yeah, that's kind of my feelings. It just looks so bulked out, and for a lot of people, that's they're gonna like that a lot for sure. I know many people are crazy excited about this, but for me, I don't know if I can get behind those proportions. Posed up like this, yeah, that looks great, but just standing there, ugh, it just looks weird and stumpy, and it's just strange. I'm still on the fence whether or not I want to get this. I should pre-order it soon, though, because I know they'll be sold out. I believe it is going to come with this effect part. I know they keep showing photos, and then they show this, and it doesn't come with that, but I believe it's going to come with that. It would be kind of a shame if it didn't. See, here's another promotional picture of the ring effect part on there. So, in any case, yeah, still on the fence about this. Cool kit, cool announcement for sure. I like to see G Gundam getting some recognition. Moving on. Another huge announcement, Master Grade Gundam Barbados finally announced. Everyone was wondering what this 1 to 100 kit was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be a master grade. Bandai just spat out these IBO kits like none other, especially the 1 to 100 Barbados. It just seemed like there was going to be a never-ending stream of IBO stuff, and it looks like this. I don't know. The stream is still being milked a bit. So here's your master grade. Real shame for people who got the no grades because that wasn't too long ago. But it's looking pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about that mace. I don't like the ribbed for your pleasure look on it. I think it's just a little too much detail there, and same thing with the smooth bore rifle. It just seems a little too much going on there. The kit itself looks great, and I think it's going to be great. Definitely going to pick it up. I haven't built a 1 to 100 Barbados because I had been waiting just in case Bandai decided to squeeze out a master grade at the end. And it looks like my wait sort of paid off. So that's coming out. It's going to sell like hotcakes. And yes, Bluefin's going to be distributing it, I guess. So that's very good. Next up. We had 2 perfect grade announcements, actually. I don't have the other perfect grade here because the other one is sort of a, hidden behind frosted glass sort of thing. It looks like some sort of RX-78-2 2.0 thing. That's what everyone's speculating, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But the one for sure we got confirmed is this Unicorn Bandy Destiny, I don't know, version. I don't know what this is from. I can't keep up with all the unicorns anymore, guys. But it looks like a perfect grade unicorn with that shield. I don't know. Maybe it's a different color, but I can't really say. But there's one perfect grade, which is pretty cool. And now we get to this. Bandai, why? Why is this a P Bandai kit? This is the Hazel all over again. So MG F90 is a P Bandai kit. I have no idea what kit this is based off of. Maybe the F91 as a base kit for the inner frame, but look at it. That's almost entirely new, Bandai. I don't understand why. It looks so good too, except for that inner frame color. That's just disgusting. But otherwise, yeah. Why is this a P Bandai? I don't know too much about this. Let's read it real quick. Announces the release of the F90 in August for its initial release. The kit has an entirely new mold that offers great range of articulation quality. The kit also has some good selections, blah, blah, extension parts, which we'll get to. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, so the reason why I want to read that real quick is because Bandai has done something in the past. I can't remember which kit it was, where in Japan it was a P Bandai exclusive, but in the States it was a regular release. So I was hoping they would do that with this, but they didn't. And now I just can't understand, again, why this is a P Bandai kit. It looks great. I'm not a huge fan of the F90, but this particular kit just looks fantastic. And yeah, I'm going to have to pre-order this somehow and just hope I can get it. God, it just looks so good. And it's just so far away in Japan. So, just repeated images. So let's talk about the other kind of annoying part about this. Oh, here's some more images of it, just because they had it here. Looks like some of these parts you'll have to paint in yourself, like this triangle detail. Yeah, not much else to say. That's kind of a weird, weird way to mount the beam rifle. I didn't see that before. Yeah, just breaking my heart here with these images. And then here's what's like really annoying. So along with the F90 base kit that's being released, you can also buy the accessories. The F90 is known to have a lot of different packs that go on it, kind of like the Strike, or yeah, the Strike Gundam. The one with the launcher pack and the sword pack and the perfect pack, whatever. But this kit kind of does the same thing. It's kind of has this heavy ornament mode, and then it has like this thing and all that. So I don't really care for all this stuff. I think it looks really stupid with all this stuff. But my point is, this should have been P Bandai, and the kit should have just been regular release. But they're both P Bandai. Just why Bandai? sit down, son. Just, this is not how you do it. At least for me. I mean, I know P Bandai is what it is, but I just really hate to see entirely new kits as P Bandai. Accessories and all that jazz, I don't really care, but kits, like models, shouldn't be. And then lastly, just so I didn't want to end on a negative note, so we're gonna end with the HG Penelope. Um, so I can't believe Bandai's making this thing, just because it's such a stupid and obscure design and such a large kit as well. This is an HG kit, but it's going to be bigger than a lot of Master Grades just because of the scale it's on and just how big the actual mobile suit is. And yeah, we're getting it here in HG form. And it looks good. It looks like it's going to have all the stupidity of that and all its details in this kit. Fortunately, you can take all that stuff off and just have this little Gundam. I think it's called the Odysseus Gundam. Yeah, that looks cool. I love that. I might get the kit just for that. That can just remain over there and look like a dumb bird for all it's worth. And then it's never going on the Gundam for me. So, pretty expensive kit though, about 7,500 yen, something like that. So it's almost about $80 here in the States. But it's gonna be a big kit, and I'm gonna assume it's gonna have a lot of pieces. It's still in HG, so the construction will more than likely be very simple. I can't imagine it's gonna have an inner frame, but I really hope that it's stable, because this thing being as big and bulky as it is, can't imagine it going on an action base very easily. It looks like it's going to include this regular action stand that they give to a lot of seed kits. But yeah, let's just hope for the best with that kit and try to forget this heartache. Anyways, that's it. Those are my thoughts on all the new Gunpla related releases in the past sort of month. Yeah, and so I guess in the end, what do I plan to get? What do I plan to do? This is still on the fence for me, a bit of a 50-50. I want it, but it's expensive, and I'm not entirely sold on thick thighs on Gundams quite yet. Definitely will be getting the Master Grade Barbados whenever it comes out. Let's see, does it have a release date? Winter 2019, so December, more than likely. Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna have to pre-order this thing. I really want it, and I'm gonna have to pay a premium for it, which sucks. So I don't know if pre-orders are open. Maybe they're gone. Who knows? But I will find a way to get this, hopefully. Oh, one thing to note: it's probably gonna come with those shorter beam effect parts from like the Big Nagina and the F91 2.0, but in this really cool blue. So, and yeah, not going to get either of those packs. And the Penelope, still 50-50 as well. More than likely not going to get it on release, at least. Maybe eventually. But it being so expensive and not a Gundam design that I'm totally into doesn't guarantee it. Also, I just remembered seeing this 40th, Beyond 40th Gundam, whatever, 40th anniversary thing. There was supposed to be this huge announcement, and they were showing off, let me just find it. Okay, so Gundam just had its 40th anniversary since 1979, and they had this huge sort of project called the 40th Anniversary Beyond Project or something, and they showed these little teaser images of the Gundams kind of going cross-universe, right? So you've got like Gundam 00 and IBO coming crossing paths, and then Reconquista and the original Gundam coming past, whatever. So we have a bunch of this sort of cross-universe teaser images, and people were like, well, maybe new series, new kind of kit bash kits or whatever, and in the end they're just color swapped like HGs, which is super lame. For those who don't paint, I'm sure it's great. This is a good GIF to end on, but I'm sure it's great to have color swap kits if you don't paint, but that's really disappointing. I was hoping for some new imaginative kits, but they're just color swaps. So in any case, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.